Hey. Pretty laid back stream, as the title suggests. Just want to put the Compaq, well actually before I go and do that, I was thinking maybe try and get to the bottom of what's happening with this IDE controller on the sound card, that it's not 100%, and sort of wondering whether I'd just try that ESS sound card that I tried originally, which, you know, basically locked the machine up when I went to install the driver. But since then sort of made a little bit of progress with, because I had issues with the Sound Blaster as well, you know, when I first connected it. That lovely CT2290 Sound Blaster 16. With IDE, pretty much I think potentially it was like dirty slots or something like that. So I just wonder whether if I chuck in the ESS card, whether I might have a bit more luck. So that's one job, and then I'd like to get the lid back on, and thinking about installing a, you know, having external zip drive available to use if I want to do that. So that, I've got a Pentium 4, which is all of a sudden decided to look as though the VRAM might have got upset and decided that it's going to not display properly. I'll have a wee look at that. I want to check out my Pentium 3, which is down on the floor here, just to make sure that the zip drive and the A drive and everything's working, because I want to use that for writing disk images out to the floppy disk. It's just going to be sort of my go-to machine, well, at least until I get the Pentium 4 up and running, so we'll see how that goes from here. So it's going to be just a mess around stream. I might play some X-Wing. We'll see how we go. There's a struggle with that X-Wing mission last night. if you watched it, it was painful. So close to finishing it. But I was having a wee read through the missions and things like that, and I think I missed a bit, as in the training missions. Turning out to be quite a nice little machine, this little Compaq. Doesn't seem to like this, I'm not sure why. And I just need to remove these, or ring these out. This will chuck in the ESS, it's got a IDE built in. Smart drive. G'day William, how are you? Yeah, so I played a little bit of Wing Commander as well back in the day. Probably played it on an Amiga actually. X-Wing's really neat, but the mission that I did last night was just, I honestly, I probably had, I don't know, a dozen attempts, and it just got ridiculous in the end. People were watching, but I mean, only just, I think. I was very close, and I do have some ideas as to what I need to do to achieve success in that one. I think that's all good there. So let me quickly explain to you the weirdness that I've had with this onboard IDE controller on the Sound Blaster here. So yeah, just really hard and finicky. But I think I missed some of the training missions, and so I'm just going to sort of have a wee play around later on. So it's going to be a bit of a bitsy stream, but so this drive here, that's what was in the machine when I got this, and it works perfectly fine. It's on the slave channel on the primary IDE, works perfectly fine. The front cover's off because it doesn't fit into the front of the case properly. Someone's just yoinked it in there and walked away and left it. The rails are gone. It was just sort of floating around in the breeze in there. That's probably how it's going to have to remain, unless I can get some way of dealing with it. But anyway, I thought, why not try and get it off the primary IDE channel and use this lovely Sound Blaster 16 here with an IDE, and it works like the drivers and everything load. And I've tried the drive on slave and master. The drivers load, you can access the disk, and for instance, what will happen, first thing I noticed was I tried to install Duke Nukem, and the install went really fast, like faster than what I imagined it would. I thought, geez, that's quick. And so I put it back to the way it was, and I reinstalled Duke Nukem because it came up with errors when it went to run the setup in Duke Nukem. It came up with errors, and I thought I'll put it back the way it was and install Duke Nukem, and it took heaps longer. And did all the file. It's obviously not copying the files properly or something, because it did when I put it back. It did all that nicely. It took a lot longer, and the setup ran successfully, and the game ran no problem. But it was just a bit weird. And the other weird thing is that CD-ROM drive that came with it is nothing special. It's an IDE bloody CD-ROM. And I tried 3 other CD-ROMs connected to this IDE channel, and it wouldn't load the drivers. But I thought it was strange. But put this drive on, it'll load the drivers, but it doesn't work that well. It's kind of bizarre. It's almost like there's something flaky up with the IDE controller on this card. I mean, I guess it could be like a problem with the slot or something. I haven't sort of done too much, troubleshooting with it at this stage. Suffice it to say that all I really know is that it's not working properly at this stage, You know, the card is quite sort of, it's a little bit sort of grubby-ish. Like, I don't think it's been well looked after. I wonder whether like a really good clean, and possibly even, you know, this card edge here doesn't look overly clean. I'm kind of wondering whether, you know, I should give that a good clean up, clean the slot, and give it another go. Oh, there's a bodge on the back of the IDE, look. It's like a sort of, it's a resistor or a capacitor that they've bodged in between the two pins. I'm just going to give this card edge a clean up. Because who knows? I mean, it could just be something simple. I think I got this from a, potentially from a recycle centre, and so yeah, good thought. There is no second channel on this machine. It's primary only, and I have I've double checked that the IRQ on this is set 15, which is what you'd expect for a second channel IDE, and the address space is correct as well. So yeah, and as say the driver does load, and you can access the drive. Wondering what's going on with my BGM. So that card edge is looking a lot better there now. I did have the jumper set incorrectly for the address of the sound card itself. It was set to 260, and X-Wing is one of those games, it wants to see the sound on 220. So, but let's see how that goes. I'll give that slot a clean, because it was weird. I had issues with the slot as well. Like, it wasn't until I pulled the sound card, because I had it in the top slot here. I've now got a network card here. It was in the top slot, and I moved it to the second slot, and after giving the card edge a quick clean, and it came right. Like, the sound card, I don't think it was detecting at all. It wasn't detecting anything. So, thought of that. Give it a quick clean. Not too worried about sound at the moment. If I just plug this in, take that off the primary, Okay, so we've got a D drive. It's happy. And I noticed it with Duke Nukem 3D straight off the bat. And it'll be able to tell fairly well straight away if I go into Games folder. Taking a while. Oh, that's not right. Something's not right. Might be worse now. At least I could read it. The light is just staying on. Oh, maybe that's how it is. So there's a file here that should take quite a while. This one, the GRP, see, I think that was too quick. Pretty sure that's too quick. Yeah, and that's what it does, right? So it's not copied the files across properly. So yeah, it's not fixed. As you can see, it's pretty much the same as what it was before. So I reckon give one of these little ESS sound cards a go, because apparently after a little bit of YouTubing and whatnot, the little ESS cards are pretty good. And I was a Sound Blaster snob. It's a 968. I think I've got a 1868 here somewhere. Where did I put it? Or maybe that's my only option. I thought I had two of them. So that's, yeah, that's the other 1868. Oh, I know where it is. It's in my 386. IDE on board. ES 1868F. The other thing that I need to bear in mind too is that, I mean, it's always possible it's the IDE cable, right? See what happens here. Oh, I'm getting a level 2 cache module for this machine as well. The board is sending me a near identical motherboard and a 256 level 2 cache module for it. No valid CD-ROM. Yeah, because they're seriously hobbled without that level 2 cache, eh? Yeah, so this might be what it did last time as well. I'm not sure of the state of this card, to be honest. Yeah, it's not looking too promising, is it? I think in the meantime I'm just going to have to resign myself to the fact that this CD-ROM is going to run off the primary channel slaved, shared with the hard drive, till I can work out what's going on with these sound cards. But yeah, worth a try. Maybe I should try cleaning the slot on that one too. potentially came from the recycle centre as well. Those days are long gone, where I can just roll into the recycle centre and find cards like this and Sound Blaster cards and Voodoos and things like that. Sometimes get the odd little bit here and there. I picked up a PCI. It's a PCI PCMCIA adapter for Mev. He wanted that, and I've got a few fans, AT power supplies, ATX power supplies, graphics cards, the odd graphics card here and there, RAID card. Yeah, RAID cards? No. SCSI, 68 pin SCSI and 50 pin SCSI. Let's give this one more go. Yeah, that's a good idea actually. Sure about the jumpers on this. Oh yeah, there are two jumpers. Yeah, I wonder what those two jumpers are. Out of curiosity, got another 1868 here without an IDE. Wonder if it's going to play out. They don't have much in the way of model numbers on these ESS. I mean, it's got a model number for the chip. A sort of almost no-name brand, you know. Yeah, it doesn't like that either. Seems like something a bit funny with the ISA with this machine, maybe. I was wondering if I should reseat that riser card, because that's a common point of, and see, the reason it makes me think that is because the issues I had getting a sound bar, well, these to run for a start. Then I had weirdness going on with the Sound Blaster. And last night I had the, that's a nice NE2000 compatible NIC. That failed to load the drivers until I sort of rebooted and tried again. And it just seems anything, and it almost makes me, because one of the thoughts that's been going through my mind is maybe this is just a bit fussy. You know, these compacts are fussy or something, I don't know, but maybe that's all it is just a slot issue, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like it. And you know, there's no, see there's the two jumpers here, just here, but there's no labelling, you wouldn't know what the hell they're for. I guess it's just a matter of having a wee look around online and seeing if I can find something that looks similar to that. Maybe look up the FCC ID. I don't know. But I'm going to try resetting this this riser. Maybe just cleaning that slot. So I put a NIC in it yesterday, and because Carcinomi mentioned maybe cranking up some X-Wing versus TIE Fighter through the retro WAN, and so I thought, well, I better get a NIC into it, right? Because that sounds like a lot of fun. Not that I've ever played X-Wing versus TIE Fighter, but I hear it's quite good. Oh, look, they're using plastic clips for the RAM. Weren't Compaq supposed to be good quality? Oh, you can see what I've done for the battery, because I couldn't find a battery holder, which I've now located. You know, a proper coin cell battery holder. I just packed in that. There's two AAA batteries in there, just in the meantime, just to get me going. This little sheet is actually plugged down into where the cache module goes. This sheet here, and the warning on it says, for authorized Compaq service personnel, replacement only. Danger of explosion or personal injury if battery is incorrectly replaced. Replace only with the battery designed by Compaq. Discard used batteries according to blah blah blah. Interesting. So that should feels tight. Okay, got it. This has probably never been removed since manufacture, right? Yeah, I'm just sort of wondering about that. it's unlikely to make a difference, but I think it's probably one of those things you just want to eliminate. Now I know that ground card works. Worth a try. Let's try it in a different slot. So my plan of attack will be just to live with this at the moment, but what I will do is I'll try this sound card in a different machine and see how the IDE controller behaves. Go from there, because I'm sort of wondering if this machine's just a bit fussy somehow. Likewise with that card there. Actually, I was going to try it in the 386, that's why it was sitting in there. That's a job for another day. Should be nearly ready to go. So we'll at least get the lid on this, back on this beast, but it's a bit janky the way it's been done, because the front panel here does not fit through into the slot in the front of the Compaq. You know, it's kind of like it's made for a slot loading drive or something like that. There's the panel there. These actually look bent. Yeah, this looks sort of all bent up. Let's straighten that out. How are you, Mev? No, broadband. He is sending me a cache module. 256K. And another board, which is very similar to the one I've got. This is a Rev 1. This is a Rev 1 board, and his one's a Rev 1.1. I think he said it's got a DX2 66 on it. But I thought, well, nothing wrong with having a spare, right? I'd say these would be pretty reliable, but who knows? Someone might blow it up. Yeah, definitely. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with this situation, because, I mean, so whoever put it in, there was I think probably possibly even a 5 1/4 inch drive or nothing in here at all. But like the rails are gone. And so it's just sitting here sort of floating around. The thing is I have to put it in. It's a pain in the ass because actually I think the front panel has to go on last. Actually, I think I have to take that back off. Otherwise, yeah, that's probably why it's looking a bit munted. Someone's bent it. Because I think what I have to do is put the lid on, or even just put that in there, sticking out. It's not easy to keep on through. Got it. Audio cable. Do I have one? Probably should have connected this first. Not sure the pinout's right on that actually, but we'll worry about that another time. I'm not overly concerned about playing music CDs on it or games that have in-game audio, CD audio. Yeah, it looks like the there's no sign of the actual rails existing, you can see. So it should, I mean, that's how I got it, was just floating around. Yeah, I know what you mean, but there's just too much. Yeah, I know what you mean. No, it's not one of those. too much, there's too much play there. Yeah, it's worth a go. Definitely worth a go. Yeah, I think you're right as far as the back one's concerned. Isn't it? Possibly the back ones. The front ones look as though they are designed for a rail though. And the problem is that even if that did work, I can't get the front fascia of the CD-ROM to actually go in. You know, like that won't fit through the slot in the case, so that has to sit proud. Either that or I run it without the front on it. Yeah, definitely not. Which is a shame. Unless they had a slot loading option for it. I don't know, what are your thoughts? It's a 486, you know? It's not like it's ancient, is it? Yeah. But they would have had a different sized whatever was supposed to go in there, CD-ROM, or I mean, would people have been putting 5 1/4s in their 486s back in the day? I suppose some people would. This is a pain in the ass, this whole situation. Like I think the drive's actually sort of been forced in somehow. Yeah, I guess some people did, but I mean, would that be how this machine came? Or do you think probably just had a 3.5 inch floppy and that was it, right? With a blank here? So that has to come back a bit, like that. Yeah. Everything seems to be sitting in there now. That's good. Quite like the form factor of these. Quite nice. I kind of missed the 5¼ inch floppy days. So when I push that back in, it sits proud, right? It's just how it is. But yeah, I've heard it mentioned that these are kind of like boring beige boxes, which I guess they are. But now if I've connected something wrong, I'm going to be pissed off. But I quite like the clean lines. Kind of clean and business-like, isn't it? It's no frills. But yeah, I'm not too keen on this whole situation. I mean, it's okay. It's a little bit ugly. Yeah, that's fair enough, not wanting to buy all new discs. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, so that's exactly one of the reasons I wanted to get my floppy drive working properly in my Pentium 3, and I've got a Pentium 4, which is also handy to have working floppy disk drive in, just for writing out, you know, imaged discs. Yeah. So, yeah, I remember even just like a box of media, 3.5 inch media was like $10 for cheap ones, I think. And you know, that was a bit painful back in the day. Sounds working. I will play this later. And I'm not going to bash my head against the wall like I did last night and have like a dozen attempts to try and beat this one mission. I was so close. I was one TIE bomber and I was on him and I was firing at him. And he'd taken about 4 hits, and I think it probably only takes about 5 to destroy him. And then he veered off and I missed him, and he just fired a torpedo at one of my ships, and that was attempt number 12, I think. Roughly about that. If you look at, you know, last night's stream, it's like, oh god. But anyway, sometimes I just get determined and yeah, try and beat it. But I'll probably play this later on. You can't even hear it. Okay, try 10Z.
Sir,
higher.
TIE interceptors have located a rebel fleet orbiting the planet Turkana.
Excellent. Prepare the attack. Move our Star Destroyers within range and launch all TIE fighter squadrons.
This is a good game. Yeah, isn't the graphics really cool? I mean, this is 1991 or something? Yeah, I remember they came in dual cases too. Yeah, you can see these. Artwork in that in some of these old games are really nice. So.
We are under attack by Imperial Star Destroyers. Begin evasive maneuvers. Launch the X-Wing fighters.
Oh, have you? Oh, yeah.
Stay close and watch for enemy fighters. Got it.
Andor's good.
I can't take it. Nice shot, Red 2.
I like the original trilogy, you know, 4, 5 and 6. I really like those. Quite like episode 1, it's not too bad apart from the annoying Jar Jar Binks, but I mean, you sort of get over it and, you know. I can give or take the rest of them, and yeah, Andor was good, enjoyed that one. Right, shall I show you what I was trying to do last night, and then we'll get on with some other, I'll do some more hardware stuff soon. Give you a bit of a taste of where I'm up to, and who knows, I might actually beat it.
Welcome to the flagship in the...
You must register. You must register.
I have to reboot. Joystick. Oh, Mev, and others watching, but you probably haven't seen this. You might have seen me put it on Discord, but the Cambridge Soundworks FPS 4-point surround. I've got these 2 front speakers set up here. I haven't got the rears, and yeah, and so it's good because the speakers, built-in speakers on this VGA, on this CRT, no longer work. Something to do with switching. And so I've actually got sound and nice and easily controllable with the volume control. Sounds quite good too. Yeah, you would have seen it. Quite beige now. Yeah, it does. It's got a nice clunky switch. Yeah, exactly.
Sir, our TIE interceptors have located a rebel fleet orbiting the planet Torcana.
Excellent. Prepare the attack. Move our Star Destroyers within range and launch
responding
all
to-
TIE fighter squadrons.
At once, sir.
I'm not responding to keyboard presses. Just wonder if I have to reboot. Didn't like that, did it? Is that what they call the hanging note bug? Can you hear it? Oh no, this is not the. This is not the Model M. This is It is an IBM keyboard, but it's a crusty rubber dome piece of crap. Shouldn't say that. Some of them are good. It's not bad. It's not bad for a rubber dome. Why is... I wonder if I have to have the mouse driver... I don't have the mouse plugged in. Got to work out a mouse driver that doesn't crash the machine because it's PS2. And so I've got CT mouse, which is basically, you know, cute, isn't it? Cute mouse or something. And I've also got the mouse.com. It's another one for a serial, and it just crashes the machine if I don't have if I have the PS2 plugged in. So I can't skip these sequences. Still can't. Why is that? Something's not happy. Might have to hard boot. Do a hard reset. That's better.
Welcome to the flagship Independence.
You must register.
Points again at my face. Not allowed to proceed.
You must register.
You may proceed. 48-2.
I think the NVIDIA broadcast is picking up the sound, the voice.
1.
Is it? I don't think it can differentiate my voice and the computer.
2.
Anyway, I've been having a wee read up, and the pilot proving ground is not just the first mission that I tried and failed on the 386. I think I'll be able to achieve it on this computer because it's so much smoother, which I might do later. And there's more missions after that. But I'm doing this tour of duty, and so pretty much there's these shuttles. Well, this is us, right? And you've got some shuttles who are docking with, I think, this ship here. And there's also this one that comes in, and it's quite damaged. It's got shields, but it's damaged. And you get attacked by TIE bombers and X-Wings coming in from afar, sort of potentially off the map here. And there's a bit of a balancing point to be had, because the temptation is to sort of sit around in here protecting this, but if the TIE bombers get anywhere near it, you know, like they come in waves of 3, they come in packs of 3, and so you could be hanging around in here and maybe you get 1 or 2 of them, but the third one's going to pump out a whole lot of missiles and take this out. As soon as you lose a ship, this, or the Redemption, I don't think you lose the Redemption, but the Korolev, you lose this all the time, and sometimes lose shuttles, and so you can't really just sort of hang around here waiting for them. So you have to go out and attack them and destroy like the first wave, and as you're destroying the first wave, there's another wave coming from another direction, maybe down here somewhere. It's hard to know where because it's all in space, but let's say first wave's up here somewhere, second wave's down here. And so you've got to race back here, through here, and get to the second wave before they launch their missiles. And I did actually manage to do that once, and then there was like this marauding bloody TIE bomber that was hanging around, and I was on him, and I was shooting him, and I was hitting him, and like probably one more hit and I would have killed him. And he veered off and I missed him, and then he just launched his last bloody missile and took out the Korolev again. And that was like after 12 attempts. And so it's, you know, it seems easy. This is like the 4th mission of the tour. Yeah. So it's quite challenging, and the game's a bit deeper than what you first sort of think as well. And so, you know, the suggestion yesterday, I think it was Neo just suggested that I hang around here, but it doesn't work. It just, because, you know, they're launching their missiles from out here somewhere. And they launch a whole bunch of them, zoom, 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 like that. And once they're launched, they're just homing in, right? You can't stop. You could probably take them out, the homing missiles, but I'll show you what I mean. Hey, Xeon. I tried last night. I tried your suggestion. It didn't. You can't let them get anywhere near the whole pack. It just doesn't work. It's a good suggestion, but it's not. It doesn't actually. I nearly got it last night. nearly. But I just thought I'd show Trident 10Z and Mev. I'm not sure if Mev's seen it, but I'm just going to have one go at it and go from there. So you can increase shields and lasers, but it affects your speed. So if I go full throttle, we'll still only get to 50. You can see where it's climbing at the bottom. 50 max, but I'm on full shields and I'm on full laser recharge. So I can cycle through targets here. For them, and then there will be a cruiser or something come in, a frigate will come in, enemy frigate, and it'll dump like 3 TIE bombers and a few TIE fighters. And so at the moment I'm sort of recharging my shields, lasers are fully charged. And so as soon as I see enemy, I'll go out to meet them. And the first wave can generally deal with, I sort of tend to ignore the TIE fighters because the TIE bombers are just like really, so here's an enemy frigate coming in now, that one there. He's coming in from hyperspace, up here somewhere. There he goes there. And so 2 new TIE fighters at 10k. And so if I want to get to them quicker, I can just take shields right down and laser recharge. Now you can see my speed's increasing. So these are the bombers here, 1, 2, and 3. And then there's a couple of TIE fighters. And there's the frigate off. I'm good. Thank you. Yeah, all good. And so I'm closing it on now. When he gets to about 3 kilometers, you can actually start to see them and start to track them. There's there. There's TIE fighter behind me. The best way to handle these is to actually just try this first and then shoot them from behind. One of those. Target the next one. Oh, there they go there. So that's them done, and now there will be a new bunch. If I head back to the redemption roughly, just hope like that, and then increase speed, get back there as fast as possible. There's another frigate. See, it's directly ahead of me. It's coming in from that other direction. It took me a wee while to work out where all this was coming from. And see, Corvette Korolov is wounded, and his shields are up, but he's wounded. So these are the TIE fighters that I want to be, TIE bombers that I want to be concentrating on, keeping away from these 2 main ships here. There's TIE fighters coming in. I'm just going to ignore them. Shuttle Medevac 3 has been destroyed. Actually, those TIE fighters possibly did that. So that's game over. That's a fail. So I probably should have taken those TIE fighters on as I was heading out. But yeah. It's a tough one. But I won't bore you with trying that over and over. How do I escape? I could try the proving grounds now that I'm running it on a faster computer. I might actually be able to progress through this. It's on a timer. Oh, it's so much nicer on this computer. The problem was the 386 was a little bit choppy. This is so much better. Whoops. Missed one. Not sure that matters. Did I get it? I might have. Did my shields though. Ooh, I missed it. Do I have to go around? Oh crap. Is it? Uh-oh. So now this could be like losing it completely. Shouldn't have done that. Where is it? There. Is that it? Uh-oh. I missed one, didn't I? Oh crap. So yeah, I've cocked it up. Right on top of it, am I? Must be right on top of that. Time's going to run out. What? What's that? Probably should not worry too much about the targets. Oh no, 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 no. No, just ignore them. It looks quite simple, but it's harder than what it looks, I think, because you've got to balance your shields and your lasers with speed. Who missed? I don't know. Oh, what now? Uh-oh. That's actually not bad. To get 40. Oh, what? I was looking at my shields. Oh, no. Where is it? Oh, this is so pain. Is it that one? Yeah. And it's so disorientating. If you do that, oh. What, 57 seconds? Oh jeez. No, 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 no. Going the wrong way, aren't I? Yep. 14 remaining. Nine.
Not bad. But you still need training.
As fast as I can click the trigger. And the button's a bit slightly dodgy. Sometimes, yeah, it doesn't register a hit. Tempted just to not bother with the firing at the targets unless I, you know, unless they're really easy pickings. Just going for outright speed, let my lasers completely discharge. Just maybe just rely on shields. It's not often that they shoot back at you. Just go for outright speed. So I have those. Good. Where? Oh, did I do it? Oh, what? There's 3 levels. Oh my god. Thought 2 was hard enough. I missed one. Oh, that's okay. 68. How many remaining? 100. Need a better joystick. Need a joystick with a little bit more adjustment. What is it called? The zero adjustment? There's a dead zone. There's quite a big dead zone. Says eject. At 30 to do what? How many? 60. Oh my god. Okay, I'm going for speed now. The hell with the shields. It's intense, I can tell you that. No, 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 don't you shoot me. Oh, you're kidding me. Where's the next one? What? Where is it?
This is my leader. Not bad. But you still need training.
I think that's actually just a bit too long. Like, it's a bit unreasonably hard. I won't bore you with that. Jeepers. So I think you can sort of progress from there if you've actually got the skill to do it, which I clearly don't at this stage, but I don't want to bore you because that is quite boring. I don't like that mission that much. That's the first mission. Oh, so each time you miss a gate, it incurs 15 seconds. I'm wondering if there is actually a progression past that, or whether it is just... It seems longer than 8 minutes. Is it 8 minutes per level? Does it just keep going, I wonder? Like, is there no end? And it's just a high score thing? I don't know. Oh, level 2. 6 minutes to complete the course. 4.5 minutes. I wonder if I complete level 3. I wonder if I just forego lasers and shields altogether. I wouldn't like to try this on the 386. Might be a little bit choppy. Well, I know it's choppy. Even level 2. Ooh. Could come at that at a different angle. 2 minutes. 55 remaining. That speed up. "30 seconds. Get what? 10. That was it.
Don't worry about it. Try again.
That was the bloody gate I needed to get through. Gates remaining 1. Oh my god. Hey, Evil C, how are you? I'll try that one again. 4.5 minutes, it seems longer. I just want to see what happens if I actually get through this. It gets a bit hairy when you do hit full speed though. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. I'm not even going to bother with using the lasers. I think that's the one where I hit last time. It's quite tough coming at that angle at that speed. It's the shields depleted. In remaining. Shields, come on, build up shields. 30 seconds, four to go. Oh, come on. Let me get in. What? Oh, does it just keep going? Right. Oh my god. No. So yeah, it looks like it just carries on.
Not bad, but you still need training.
Gee. Oh, fixed to 1084. That's good. It's always good. I need to do a little bit of reading up to see whether that is just a ongoing or if there is a finite number of levels, because I can only take so much of that. That is actually really quite stressful. Three minutes. Okay. Complete the course, reconfigure your power system to gain extra speed. Nearly every panel has a full complement of targets. Can you destroy them all? Bloody hell. Let's give this one another go. I feel like I need coffee after that. So that's my Corvette coming in there. Damaged Corvette. Right, there's my TIE bombers. first lot.
Docking operation complete.
There's a hell of a lot of reflection in this room, on this screen. I'm going to have to start blocking out the sun and sand.
Docking operation complete.
Okay, I think these, not those two, these TIE fighters here are ones I need to attack. I think they might be the ones that take the shuttle out. Stephen, where is he? Might be too late. Yeah, Medivac 3 is destroyed. So yeah, I got to get those guys sooner. I was wondering if I maybe can target them. I just need to block out a bit of sun, and I'll make a cup of coffee. So yeah, back in a second.
Remember to ride, buddy? Yeah. That's the boy. Dinner ready, honey?
Now, with over 200 games, there's only time for the important things in life.
Microsoft, ready to play. From the co-designer of the hit title Civilization comes Age of Empires. From the Stone Age to the Iron Age, experience 10,000 years of amazing discoveries as you build your tribe into a great civilization. Will you explore new lands, amass great riches, or conquer all in your path? You choose your favorite form of world domination. Age of Empires.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you.
The world's #1 selling home computer is now in a family pack, the Commodore 64, plus data cassette and joystick, 4 software programs including Introduction to Basic, a teach-yourself program for the whole family. The Commodore 64 Family Pack, a value of $700 for just $499.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you.
Right, pay attention, Bond. This is the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Plus 2. It's a fully operational computer with 128K memory, but it comes with 3 James Bond games and a light gun that fires armor-piercing shells. Now that's your assignment. No, don't sit in that chair. Sorry, Bond. Haven't perfected that yet. The Sinclair ZX Spectrum Plus 2.
Aren't you astronauts?
Yes, ma'am. We like to compare notes with Stevie on the new space station.
Hi, we're the Pointer Sisters. We need Stevie's help with our new album.
The Amiga computer. What can it do? Well, what do you want it to do?
I need some more help.
Mr. O'Neill. Upstairs first door on the left.
Amiga from Commodore, the computer for the creative mind.
Experience the mind unbounded. Amiga, the first personal computer that gives you a creative edge.
Okay, son. Remember to roll when you land, alright, buddy? Yeah. That's the boy.
That's better. Just blocked out a bit of the ambient light. Well, best I can anyway. It's too bloody sunny out there. Yeah, I think you can still get those flybacks, can't you, people say? Someone's selling flybacks for... Is it, Doran, is it? Monotech, is it? Monotech, someone like that. There's still glare. I need to close my door. Proton torpedo. Where's he? As well, and then so I just need to get out of here, head towards this lot at full speed. Are they the closest ones? These two are close to me, but these are the ones I want to target.
Docking operation complete.
Because they're coming in to kill the shuttles. There he goes firing. Yep, so he's killed the midi. There he goes. There he goes attacking the shuttle there. I really thought that I might have been able to make a bit of progress with this one, at least get close, but I'm not really even getting close. It's so hard. Frustratingly hard, actually. I don't really want to do I don't really want to look at a walkthrough for it. Or bypass it somehow. I'm reluctant to do that, but I don't want to sort of... I mean, I'm having fun trying, but it's just probably not very good watching over and over and over someone try and beat the same level, which I did last night like a dozen times. I wonder if I should go for the TIE... Oh, it's not these TIE fighters that do the damage, it's the other lot.
Docking operation complete.
That's him there, firing the hell out of. Can't see him. Here he is. Might be too late. Medivac 3 destroyed, so it's just. I'll have another go and then find something else to do because it's getting a bit samey, and I'll probably just achieve this mission in my own time at some stage because this is crazy. I'm actually wondering if the game might just be a little bit outside of my skill set. Like, this is only the 4th mission, right? Find something else to play. Actually, I should get X-Wing versus TIE Fighter running now that I've got the network and everything set up on this computer, and organise a LAN session over the Retro WAN with Kelsey. I wonder if I fly towards the Medivac ships rather than trying to intercept that TIE Fighter and then attack the TIE Fighter head on from from the direction of where it's trying to attack. If that makes sense.
Docking operation complete. Docking operation complete.
Straight for that medevac ship. Here it is. That's I'm heading out. Medevac 2. Medevac 3 is the one I need to protect. He's sitting right here. Then target TIE fighter, closest TIE fighter, which was that one there. Here he is. Oh, I don't have shields. Oh, made a mistake. Medevac 3 destroyed. That was it. Oh, bugger. I think I'm getting close to doing it. Like they were right there. I didn't have my lasers charged, made a mistake, so I didn't get some shots off into them, but I'll finish my coffee and then we'll find something else to do. Then I should try something outrageous like taking out my own X-Wings and my own ships just for a laugh. There's a timer for this mission too. 17 minutes, counting down. Head straight for him. Full speed. There's another TIE bomber. He's right here.
Docking operation complete.
Is he gone? Oh yeah. There's two TIE fighters behind me. Probably shouldn't target the wrong. He's dead. Hell, I'm targeting though. This one. I'm more sort of concerned about those TIE bombers. Oh. Probably should have been charging the shield.
He's okay.
That's enough of that. In the meantime. Next cab off the rank is Pentium 3 back into use and use it to hopefully write out some floppy disks from images, and so potentially X-Wing versus TIE Fighter might be a Get a click feeler. We're into DOS. Yeah. Messing around with this Compaq, this lovely little Compaq. It's a 486 DX4100 that I've just rebuilt. And that's what we were playing X-Wing on just then. Playing X-Wing badly. Yep. This one. On the subject. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's kind of a cleanish design, isn't it? Yeah, but you'll see that the CD-ROM's kind of poking out the front, and that's because the CD-ROM doesn't fit in the slot because of just the way Compaq were. They probably had, you know, like a special Compaq CD-ROM which was the right size for the case and everything, but no, it's Compaq, right? No, I don't have it on CD. I've just got it on floppy. Not the originals either. Yeah, Wing Commander, I remember playing that back in the day. I think I played it on my Amiga. That was fun. But what I want to do, so the plan is to potentially get X-Wing versus TIE Fighter onto this machine. But I need to either write the floppy disks or pull the drive. I'm not pulling the drive because I've just put the lid back on and it's a pain in the ass. I have to take the faceplate off this and just to get the lid off this thing. So I think the easiest thing is just to write out some floppy disks, and that's what my Pentium 3 is going to be for. It's my Pentium 3 sitting down here. That was the other thing I was going to do. I was going to hook up a zip to this machine because it might be a little bit more convenient actually. So this is my P3, one of them. It's a gigahertz model. So I'm just I'll be just slotting it in down there. So that's what I'll be ferreting away doing. Because I put a zip drive in that machine as well, so that will make it a bit more convenient. She's a big old beast. Yeah, VCRs, man. Oh, they used to be like, you almost give them away, eh? You pick them up for nothing. There's the P3. Isn't she a beauty? I use a VHS up here. It's quite handy for some of the composite stuff that I do. So composite videos, composite computers and things like that, it's quite handy to run through there. It's a fancy one, it's got a built-in DVD player. So what I'm hoping I can do with this machine is, because once I put the zip drive in, the floppy drive stopped working, and just all sorts of weirdness. But what I'm hoping I can do is use both. It should be all up and running. Yep, that's the zip drive. It's good. And I think I have there was something I was going to yeah, I wanted to try this right. But I can write images. Copy images. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a good thing to have, that Star Wars trilogy, the original one, without the extras. I've actually been looking for that, but I can't find it. Even on VHS, it's pretty hard to come by. I've got the Laserdisc version, but it's actually, is that the original? Yeah, I think the Laserdisc one I've got is just the Episode 4, A New Hope. I think that's the unmolested one. That's good. But yeah, it's good to have. What can I use to use this? Yeah, same. Oh, thanks for the follow. But pretty much just deal with all sorts around here, really. Everything from 8-bit right through to probably the latest stuff that I would do would be some modern gaming. But as far as hardware is concerned, the latest is pretty much Core 2 Duo type stuff. And, you know, 286, 386. I've got XTs and PCs and things like that, right up to Core 2 Duo. And so, yeah, deal with all sorts around here. And bit of hardware, bit of software. I was playing Duke Nukem a while back. I got a reasonable way with it. I should pick that up again at some stage, but yeah. Now I'm looking for something that I can test this writing on. Let's have a wee look for X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. I mean, that could be a good place to start. It's Windows 95. X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Oh man, am I going to have to put 95 on this, or I'll find another machine? What do we got? We've got a master game disc and a multiplayer disc, ISOs, so I need to burn those. Okay. Windows 95. That's something for another day. Actually, dual booting this would be quite good, but I think I probably need to put a bigger drive in it. It's only got a 1 gig drive, you know, which is quite a bit, but back in the day, but not the machine we're looking at here, sorry, the Compaq, the 486. Yeah, well, these are mod files, and it's just like a mix of like jazz and chill sort of stuff. So yeah, some of it's quite cool, some of it's a bit weird. So I've got a NetWare licensing disk that I could test writing out. What format's that in? I think it's an IMA, 1.44 megabyte IMA. So if I just dump that to actually floppy's probably just as easy. I know it won't fit. It's just on the verge. I can just copy it to my USB. Oh, there's actually an image just there I could use. The Compaq diagnostic floppy. Actually, let's just write that out. This is a thing. Let's try that again. I read that disk. Yeah, so I can read the disk. You know, I can write stuff to the floppy. Oh, that's the wrong program. That's right. Yeah. Okay. Because I wanted to use that, and I'm not quite sure why. That's the DOS version. I wonder if the DOS version would work. I'm not quite sure why that's. Floppy disk images, IMG, yeah. I wonder if other applications are using it. I wonder if I just reboot. Doesn't like it, eh? It's like it says something's using the disk. No, make sure no other applications are accessing the drive. You know, it's reading. I might have to find another piece of software, different piece of software to write those images out. That is a bit of a bugger. Report for 95, 98, NT4 and 2000. Quite sure about that. Why that is playing up.
To the music, 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 to the music
Ah, that's another wee job I needed to do, was get the zip drive working on the 486. I'll do that. Literally just need guest.exe. Oh right, my bugger. You haven't missed much. Another few failed attempts at that bloody mission and X-Wing. Oh. This can take a while. Yay, look at that. We have zip. Ah, best of Windows Entertainment Pack. Let's see if, I assume Windows will see it right. Oh, we've got a CD-ROM. Gee, fancy. Oh, isn't that awesome? Yeah, so a few anniversaries this year, isn't it? Just the Solitaire reminds me. Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm going to have it on demand because I don't always have zip drive connected. Solitaire reminds me, and some of you know this already, but it's 35 years Solitaire anniversary, 50 years Microsoft. What's the other one? Oh, 30 years Windows 95, isn't it? Very soon. You've got the Amiga 40 years for Amiga, 40 years as a Bogan. That's good. Yeah, I know, but what month specifically was it? Is what I meant, really. It's coming up. I know the Amiga was coming up in July, I think. That's what I was going to do too. Oh, July 14. Yeah. Awesome. So my first computer, no, let me rephrase that. My first PC was very similar to this. It wasn't a Compaq, it was a mini tower clone 486 DX4100 with 16 mega RAM, I think it might have had. Or 8. Came with DOS 6.22 and Windows 3.1, so quite sort of similar to this. And then I think I upgraded it later on to Windows 95. Yeah. But I'd quite like to dual boot this, because this would make quite a nice little Windows 95 machine too, wouldn't it? But we could chuck some games on here. Let's have to transfer them to the Pentium 3 first, because bloody Windows 10 deprecated the zip drive. So you can't use a zip drive on Windows 10 anymore, bastards. pain in the ass. I downloaded that crazy 365 gig bloody Windows 3.11 pack, which is, it's outrageous because you know, it's set up for people who yeah, I reckon bastards, eh? It's set up for people that emulate these games so that you can just go into, and so there's a copy of Windows 3.1 in every single game folder. Imagine, you know, and so that's so you can just double click, you can just fire up the virtual machine, whatever, the emulator, and it goes straight into Windows 3.1. You double click an icon and off you go. It's ExoWin 3X. Just crazy. So I did have a little list of games that I thought of playing on Windows for Mados. Windows 3.1. Yeah, I know. Imagine back in the day, you know, when you had your 230, 40 megabyte drive or whatever, maybe even smaller. I'm sort of thinking about what I had with my 486. Imagine teleporting ahead, you know, 40 years and just seeing this huge amount of storage where you could just put a copy of your entire operating system 100 times over in a folder full of games. I mean, it's just mind-blowing, really, isn't it? I mean, I remember being blown away by seeing moving video on a computer. Whoa. Or like photorealistic pictures, you know, I remember seeing that on the Amiga. It's like, whoa. That was one of the things that really blew me away about the Amiga. Because I bought my one when I was living in Christchurch, and there was a computer shop on Colombo Street, and I remember walking past it, and they had an Amiga in the front, in the window, and it was just rolling through photos, still images, but they were like photorealistic. It's like, oh my god, I've got to get one of those, eh? And it was so far ahead of everything else. So it's kind of like, yeah. Okay, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to try one of these I'm going to try one of these Exo games to see how. Ugh, that one's not too good, is it? Don't know what's going on there. Anyway, won't be a second. It's if I've got room. I guess I just need the executables from each one, don't I? You know, the actual game executable. What did I have in mind? Windows 3.1. Lemmings. Is Lemmings a 3.1 game? Lemmings for Windows. 95. Let's extract that. Oh, it's for 95. Why is this in and then it's So the folder is Lemmings for, oh sorry, it's Lemmings for Windows in brackets 1995. So yeah, there's an entire Windows folder in here. Oh my god. Right, Lemmings. I should be able to just dump this onto that USB. While it's doing that, I'm just going to have a quick break. I'll be back in a second. Yeah, weren't they? CD-ROMs. It's like double the size of your bloody hard drive. Back in a sec, guys.
Okay, son. Remember to roll and land, alright, buddy? Yep. That's my boy. Dinner ready, honey?
Now, with over 200 games, there's only time for the important things in life.
Microsoft, ready to play. From the co-designer of the hit title Civilization comes Age of Empires. From the Stone Age to the Iron Age, experience 10,000 years of amazing discoveries as you build your tribe into a great civilization. Will you explore new lands, amass great riches, or conquer all in your path? You choose your favorite form of world domination. Age of Empires.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you.
The world's #1 selling home computer is now in a family pack, the Commodore 64, plus data cassette and joystick, 4 software programs including Introduction to Basic, a teach-yourself program for the whole family. The Commodore 64 Family Pack, a value of $700 for just $499.
Are you keeping up with the Commodore? 'Cause the Commodore is keeping up with you.
Right, pay attention, Bond. This is the Sinclair ZX Spectrum Plus 2. It's a fully operational computer with 128K memory, but it comes with 3 James Bond games and a light gun that fires armor-piercing shells. Now that's your assignment. No, don't sit in that chair. Sorry, Bond. Haven't perfected that yet. The Sinclair ZX Spectrum Plus 2.
Aren't you astronauts?
Yes, ma'am. We like to compare notes with Stevie on the new space station.
Hi, we're the Pointer Sisters. We need...
Okay. Right, that is copied. I don't know why this has turned into like looking like a mud pool. Oh, there we go. OSSC just had its knickers in a knot. Yeah, this will be handy. And I send it to. The wonders of the zip drive when you don't have networking set up. Actually, I could set up networking. I mean, I've got the network card in there. I just have to find drivers for Win 3.1. It's an ESS job. Sorry, that's the sound card. Realtek. Okay. I mean, I could run it from the zip disk, couldn't I? Go up a little. Oh, this is so antiquated, eh? Copy. Where do you want to copy it to? Oh, to have a zip drive back in the day. So handy. Spoiled. 100 megabytes. Not quite as fast as the Pentium 3. Yeah, exactly. I actually use them on my Amiga to actually, you know, like you boot them and the OS and everything's on them. And then so what you can do is you can have different operating systems on different zip disks. It's hilarious. So you can chuck in like Workbench 1.3, or if you decide that you want to use Workbench 2 or 3, you just grab the zip disk and chuck it in and boot it. You can only do that with the SCSI zip disks, the SCSI drives. I've got a SCSI. I've actually got two zip SCSIs, but one of them's missing the cable, so I need to work out what the SCSI pinouts are for them, or whether it's just a standard cable or not, or whether it's some iAmiga, you know, palaver that they had going. That's not cool. Icon.exe, what's Icon.exe? It's not working. Missing something. I just tried running it on my Windows 10 machine and it doesn't like it. Could not crash it. Oh, it's got a run, oh no, run exit. Oh, I don't know. Oh, there's floppies here. Oh, okay. So what I can do... Oh. No, I can't because my machine won't write disks. I could try it on my other one. Let's see. I've got the actual floppy disks for it. images. Let's see how we go here. Luckily, Disk Writer is now working on my Windows 10 machine. It's flaky because I'm using a USB floppy disk drive. Sometimes it just decides it's not going to work. That's why I wanted to get it running on my bloody Pentium 3, but that's not happy either. Not sure what's going on there. I thought if anything it's going to work better in hardware than what it will with the, you know, like proper floppy controller as opposed to USB. Back in the way of doing that. Oh, 132S, what's that? WinG. Maybe that's why it didn't run. I'm assuming it's cracked. Oh. It's not cracked. Anyone know how to get past this, or give up? Not looking promising. I think I need to possibly source a different... No, it's a no-go. Please insert the dislabeled Win32S Disc 1. Yeah, this has got too hard. Like, not too hard to actually overcome, but I mean, to do right here and now. I thought this would just be like, chuck a few discs in, click next, next, next. Okay, that's going to be harder than I thought. Right, that's about it. Thanks guys for watching. I'll make some progress on that, see if I can figure that out. But yeah, might see you tomorrow night for a stream. So not the same time as today, but just a bit later for those who are not familiar with our time zones. So yeah, cheers guys. I'll just raid across to Compaq, see what he's up to. Yeah, keep an eye out for more streams. I'll just be messing around pretty much. See how we go for tomorrow night. Thanks for watching. Catch us later on.
Just in time for the raid. We got to make sure for the raid. The Hut, thank you so much for the raid, my friend. Welcome everyone from the Hut's channel. Cooper. Friday. Come on.